Hey, how's it going, my friends? My name is Joshua, and welcome back to the Nerd Life. Last weekend, I shared with y'all my favorite Transformers in my collection. So today, I want to share with y'all my favorite action figures in my collection. Now, this is not going to be a top 10 like my last one. I'm just going to be sharing with y'all some of my favorites here. So, let's get into it. So before I get into this video, I just want to let y'all know that a while back, as y'all know, I decided to do like a schedule thing, upload certain videos on certain days. For some reason, I thought that would be better for me, but it turns out it was more enjoyable the way I was doing it before. When I would just randomly upload a video, whether I get an idea in my head or to talk about something, or when I'm in the mood to play some type of retro game and I want to share it with y'all, I do an episode of Retro Play randomly, no matter what day it was. So from moving forward, I'm going to start doing things that way again and just do the whole schedule. Because as you notice, I haven't been keeping up with that schedule lately anyway, for two reasons. One, like I said, is I decided to go back to the way I was before because it was more enjoyable. And the reason number two is work at my job has picked up and it's gotten more stressful and exhausting. So sometimes I'm too exhausted to do a video on a certain day. So yeah, I'm just going to start doing the way I did before. But anyways, enough rambling. Let's get on to my favorite action figures. Starting with a couple of figures from McFarlane Toys, starting with this guy right here. This is Negan from The Walking Dead. I don't know how many Walking Dead fans out there watching this, but I absolutely love this show. Even I know a lot of people left the show after Negan came on and basically killed who he killed. No spoilers there, but just in case people want to actually watch the show. But yeah, he killed. Yeah, he did some pretty bad things for a while, and everybody hated him, and they just quit watching the show. But I kept watching it because I just loved the story, and he, even though he was a really really bad guy for a while, some of the stuff that he would say was just freaking hilarious to me. He's played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it is spot on almost. McFarlane Toys does a great job with their action figures, which a lot of these companies do. The only thing, nitpick problem I have is, as you, I don't know if you can tell, but over time the baseball bat has warped. So yeah, it's like made out of like a soft rubber thing anyway. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, it has warped over time. But still an amazing figure. I've had this since 2017 or 2018. So it's a really awesome figure. To the next figure also from McFarlane Toys. This guy right here, Nightwolf from. This is the Mortal Kombat 11 version of Nightwolf. As you can see, I have his glowing axes or hatchets in his hand. This is a really really awesome design. I love the way he looked in Mortal Kombat 11. I also liked playing as him. He had some really cool combos and special attacks. Awesome figure, great detail, a lot of great articulation. Just like I said, McFarlane Toys does a great job with their figures, as a lot of these companies have figures from do. So you might hear me say that a lot in this video. But moving on to some toys from Jakks Pacific. Starting with one I just reviewed not that long ago. Axel from Streets of Rage. Love this figure. Love that it come with the flame effect to do his flaming uppercut. It's a really cool figure. And also the Were-Dragon and the Werewolf from Altered Beast. Same deal, awesome articulation, great sculpting as well. These are all three of these are $10 figures, so for $10 figures, these guys really great sculpting. And I'm just waiting for them to release more figures from more franchises like Shinobi and Golden Axe. That would be really cool. And more Streets of Rage characters as well, which I think they just released Rue, which is the boxing kangaroo for some reason, and not some of the other characters. But I guess a lot of people love Rue. But sticking with Jakks Pacific, got two more here. These are Nintendo characters. One of these is one of my favorite Nintendo characters. But we have Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong from Donkey Kong Country. As you know, Donkey Kong Country, one of my favorite platformers on the Super Nintendo. So it's really awesome to have these figures. They also have pretty good articulation. Donkey Kong here, I cannot stand him up in this position, so he's just too top heavy. But yeah, usually I do his usual, put him in a usual gorilla pose and keep him like standing. But still, really awesome figures. And now going vintage here with Toy Biz. One of my favorite figures ever since I was a kid is Juggernaut. This is from like 91, I think. Yeah, I absolutely loved this figure as a kid. He has wheels on his feet. I actually unboxed this guy. One of my very first videos on my channel, unboxing him, which I showed off the wheels in that video. And there's a button on the back that you press down, and it does the motion like he's running. So as a kid, I used to roll him on the ground while pressing that trigger down to have, so he's running and charging into the X-Men. But yeah, I love this figure. Awesome. A lot of very fun to play with as a kid. One of my favorites. And also Wolverine here. You have to excuse my voice, but I'm dealing with a sinus cold that I feel like it's maybe turning into a chest cold. I'm trying to get rid of it before it gets too bad though. But anyway, but Wolverine here, awesome figure. Another one of my favorites when I was a kid. Now he did not scale well with the other figures that I had because they were, as you see, much smaller. So I would have him fight with one of the only figures I had that was kind of almost scaled to his size, and that was Lord Zed from the Power Rangers. So I would do like an X-Men Power Ranger crossover and have Wolverine versus Lord Zed. I had a lot of fun with Wolverine when I was a kid. This figure is awesome. But yeah, I got some good articulation for like one of the big 12-inch figures. I'm not sure if the ones they sell today have that, but moving along here to a new company for me, Jada Toys. They are currently doing a Street Fighter 2 line, and They are doing an amazing job with these figures. I have his Ryu and Ken. I also have Chun-Li and Cammy. You've probably seen my unboxings of these figures. But two of my favorite action figures in my collection. I absolutely love Street Fighter 2, especially Super Street Fighter 2. The only problem being, when I first started buying these figures, Amazon had every single one of them readily available. Now I cannot find Guile or DJ, so I'm gonna have to look elsewhere. Probably Big Bad Toy Store, see if I can find these figures. But yeah, absolutely love these things. Like I said, Jada Toys is doing a great job with these Street Fighter 2 characters. They have really awesome special move effects and head and hand interchangeable hands and heads, but great figures all together. Now we're moving on to the last few figures here I want to show off are all from NECA, starting with one of my favorite horror characters of all time, the original Pennywise. This thing is awesome. I'm trying not to sneeze right now. But yeah, this thing is awesome. As you can see, man, one of the things NECA does very well in my eyes is the sculpting and the articulation, but the sculpting especially. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is Pennywise. This is Tim Curry Pennywise through and through. This has gotten a little flimsy over time. I've had this figure for a while. It used to stand up straight pretty well, but now it's kind of flaking off at the bottom. Sorry about that cut, but yeah, I ended up sneezing. Didn't want to keep that in, but yeah, like I was saying, this is an awesome Pennywise figure. I absolutely love it. Another NECA figure that I really love is one that I just got back in March, and that is the T-800. This thing is so badass. I mean, that is, look at that sculpting. That is Arnold. That is young Arnold through and through. I love the leather jacket look, or the look of the leather jacket. It's just a very detailed. He's got his shotgun in his hand. I mean, these figures are always so detailed. I'm a big NECA fan. I'll admit, I'm not a fan of buying directly from their website because their shipping is ridiculous. When I got that blind box, it took 3 months for them to ship it out to me. So yeah, I don't shop directly from their website. I get from Amazon, or if I find a cool figure at Walmart, I'll buy it. Or I've bought a couple from Big Bad Toy Store. But yeah, the T-800 is awesome. Another one that I really like, got Beetlejuice here. I love the original Beetlejuice movie, and this is just a really awesome figure. You can see the detail and that weird smile he's got. His tie is like rubber. But yeah, really, really awesome figure. I was trying to get him in that pose where he's, got his head tilted and doing that, but yeah, I tried my best. But anyway, yeah, just really cool figure. This is actually one of the cheaper NECA figures because it didn't come with a whole lot of accessories like the deluxe or the ultimate figures do. I think this is a deluxe figure. It only came with like one accessory, and that was like the book, the guide to the afterlife book or whatever it's called. So this is originally like $20, I think, but I bought this on clearance for $10 because he just wasn't selling, I guess. But yeah, he's awesome. I'm having trouble getting this guy to stand for some reason. even though he was standing just fine on my shelf for the past few months. And now the last figure I want to show off here, and my absolute favorite figure that NECA has done, my favorite figure all together in my collection, and that is Super Shredder. Check out this beast of a figure. I did do a review of him a couple of months back, so if you want to go check out that video, I encourage you to do that if you want to find it, like see the articulation and stuff like that. But I love everything about this figure. I love the feel of his cape, the colors, the metallic purple, and the gunmetal gray for his armor. It's just awesome. It comes with some really cool accessories. Again, if you want to see all that, go check out my review on him. My absolute favorite action figure in my entire collection, and one of my favorite NECA figures of all time right here, Super Shredder. I mean, he is just a beast. But yeah, so but that'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite figure here is out of this lot. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have an awesome day, my friends. Take care.